EURUSD daily markup for Tuesday the 28th of October. This is the daily chart. The daily is bullish because we've had a break of market structure. Break of market structure is whenever we take out a prominent high or a prominent low. It is subjective, yes, but whenever I see a structure that looks like a prominent structure for me, so for example, this caused a change of character over here, so definitely this has some prominence, and therefore this is a break of market structure for me. After a break of market structure, we expect a pullback to happen, and we expect the pullback to come down to at least 50% of this leg that we're seeing. So if we look at, I'm just taking the fib tool and I'm measuring over here. So we can see that this red line, this is the 50%, this is the fib 61.8 or whatever, and this is 70%. So I would like a pullback, and generally what we see is a pullback generally happens to the discounted region, which is below the 50% over here. And similarly, if we were looking at shorts, then it comes up to the premium, which is on the other side of the 50%. So we can see that the pullback has happened to quite a deep extent. We've crossed about 70%, and that's where we are. Now, does this imply that the pullback is over? Well, that we can never say for sure till we see at least some kind of an uppish movement. Well, we've had, we came into this demand zone, and from here we've bounced up. We came to this supply, and then we've kind of come down. We've come down again into this demand, which led to this, movement. So this demand zone, and from here we're moving up with quite a bullish momentum. But we can only say for sure that the pullback has ended. And when we say we can say for sure, well, that's just an interpretation. The market doesn't really have to do anything that you think. But for us, in terms of giving some kind of structure to this madness, is when we see that, okay, we have at least have a change of character, and we have, let's say, a break in the internal structure. So this is the internal structure for me. If I was to just kind of draw this out, so for me, this is the internal structure. Okay. So when we come up here, we do this. Well, if we break this, I'm interested that yes, maybe this is, the pullback is over. Then we come down. And once we kind of go here, that is, we take out this, then I'm definitely, happy with the fact that, okay, we've now kind of taken out this structure. So I would then say that, okay, the daily has now turned bullish, which is in line with the trend, and I'll be looking for longs. Now this same philosophy is applicable to all time frames. So I'm just going to get rid of this. So as far as coming back to our analysis, as far as the daily is concerned, we are in the pullback phase. We don't know the pullback is over or not, so we are favoring shorts at the moment. However, we do see, these bullish candles for the last few days, and even this one has a lot of momentum as we look at it. So that's where we are as far as the daily is concerned. Moving on to the H4. On the 4-hour, we are obviously bearish because this was a break of market structure. We've come down here, and from here we've had quite a nice little bounce. We came into this zone, the daily, not the refined 4-hour zone, and from here we've had a pullback. And this is, because the H4 is bearish, my expectation is that this is a weak low, and it will be taken out by the trend, but by the direction in which the market is going. Now, for me, as soon as I saw this change of character, I was definitely interested in shorts. Then we also had a break or internal break of structure over here. So definitely, this zone that the price currently is in sounds like a good zone from where I expect the price to kind of go down. However, price doesn't have to do whatever. I think there's also this zone right on top over here, and price could actually move up here and then go down. But yes, my outlook is I'm favoring shorts, and I would be interested in looking for shorts. Moving on to the M15, from where we actually take our trades. So if you remember, yesterday we had said that, we're looking at probably a bit of a deeper pullback, and that's exactly what has happened. We've kind of pulled in, we've gone into the premium of this leg over here, and I think I can now safely mark this as the M15 swing low, which is the weak swing low, because I expect this to be taken out. So yes, so that's where we are. We are in the M15 is also bearish. We are pulling back. We've already pulled into the premium of this leg, as you can see from these fib lines. This is the 50%, so we're now into the premium. Now, once we are into the premium, I would be very cautious about taking longs, but I would be more interested in taking shorts. Now, when will I take a short? Well, as soon as I have a change of character, if price takes this out, and if it takes this out, I would definitely be interested in looking for shorts. So my outlook would typically be that okay, we start from here, maybe we come into this demand, and from here we have a bit of a pullback or a bounce, and then we there's a lot of liquidity residing over here, and we sweep this. Now, as soon as we sweep this, this for me now tells me that okay, we are ready to play shorts. And then when the price pulls up into some kind of a zone here, that's where I would be just going for placing a short order. So maybe something here, maybe if there is a supply zone that forms here, I would possibly look at placing a short over here. Well, and where do you go to? Well, definitely I see this as a target for shorts, or I could even look at all these equal lows that you look over here. So these are also magnets for price, and probably it goes up to here. This is only keeping in mind if the price continues if we have a change of character and if we have a break of internal structure. But again, price doesn't really have to do anything that you think. Right now we're just making higher highs and higher lows, and we could possibly be entering this zone. And I'm also aware of the fact that we are bouncing off a daily zone, and this might just even signify the or signal the change of the daily pullback being over, and we're now ready to continue with the daily trend. So that's where we are. Be cautious, be reactive to how the market behaves, and may the markets be with you.